Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. How are you doing? Are you having a good Friday? It is currently Friday, 9:32 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in sunny San Diego. That actually means it's not sunny at the moment. And I'm going to play some Magic. I'm going to see about climbing the ladder a little bit, hanging out with people, and we'll see how that goes. Probably invite some people to come and hang out. I'm like so close to affiliate. I keep saying that, but it's so true. I'm very close. I'm like 1.5 units away from being at affiliate, so that's what happens there. And I'm going to see, all my settings look good. How does my quality seems good. No drop frames. My chat thing is live. I can see myself pretty well, so that's good there. And this thing's over here is good as well. Seems to be fine right there. We're fine over here too. So let's invite a few people perhaps. I guess if people are online, they're usually playing something, so we don't want to take them away from their own gameplay. So maybe people will get that notification and come hang out. So we'll leave it like that. So we'll just do a little quick update. We'll say, hey, need to know how to spell every properly. Everyone here, come hang out as I try to get affiliate on Twitch. So close. And then a little cat face to be on brand like that. And we'll do the quick link to Twitch right there and send it. So that's a little message to everyone there. Okay, so we've got the 10 life draft, which just by like looking at the description, I kind of hate. Are people really going to play this? Select one card at a time from rotating draft packs, but with a twist. You and your opponent will start the game with 10 life. Throne of Eldraine, 10 life draft. Actually, I should put it over here, right? 10 life Eldraine draft. I really don't know about that. It seems like way too high of a bar, especially for my fragile ego, so I don't think I can take it. So I'm just going to play the ladder, which is also too much for my fragile ego. But what I'm going to do is I need to add a few more things to a deck, and that requires more wild cards in gold. So let's crack some of these packs to see what we get. I basically need a Leyline of the Void. I had an epic, like 20-minute long game this morning against a Cat Oven player. First turn, I was like, okay, let me punt this so I can go sideboard to put in ley lines and meteor golems. Ley lines to get rid of those cats so that they don't keep coming back, and meteor golems to get rid of their ovens themselves. And I went 1 and 2, or 2 and 1. Yeah, it's 2 and 1. I ended up winning the 2. It just took forever to get that, um, to get that, to get that win. Okay, there's one there. It took forever to get. Ooh, there's another one. Nice. It took forever to get that win, and my heart was just pounding because it was like, whoa, am I gonna be able to handle it? Are they gonna top deck something amazing? I think they top decked some cool stuff a few times. I wasn't ever quite out of the game, and it worked. So let's get back to that deck. It's this mono black mid-range. It's been working fine, although I need some more of these ley lines. So let's throw those in there. And then I have to decide what else to do here. So obviously very expensive Meteor Golem, but that'll take care of anything. Revenge of Ravens for aggro. Ley lines for cats. Witch's Vengeance has proven to be very useful sometimes, but I guess that's the one that's going to go. Yeah, let's bring that down to 1 vengeance right there. And we have got some good advice from Top Hat Tolab. Although it is a sorcery creature with 3 or greater, so I don't have a huge amount of removal. I guess one of the closest things is, I got a little bit of death touch creatures. There's some really big creatures like King Kenrith and such. Yeah, just walk into my death touch creature. Let's see here. Gitrog FSS. So we're getting close to, I think, gold 1. Maybe I need 1 or 2 more. 1 or 2 more wins, match wins, to get to gold. And we've got the opponent taking kind of forever. There we go. They've already wasted how much of our time? Okay, so I don't have any of the like the really power cards. I'm gonna give it a shot to maybe sometimes mulligan down to 5. Obviously don't love that at all. But here I've got some Murderous Riders to take care of stuff. I'm dealing with Golgari. I'm gonna do that Paradise Druid. Wow, I've just been seeing like the same decks over and over. And okay, next turn, what are they gonna do here? Nothing. I guess an attack. What will be useful there is to get rid of 1 of their mana sources. Next turn I have a Rankle. Let's see, what will they drop here? Planeswalker or a Wolf. A Beast. Okay. It won't be too helpful to... Okay, well, here I can have the... sacrificial creature. They're gonna drop 1 of theirs. Did I miss a land drop? Alright, little card draw for them. Innkeeper. I guess that's what I have to kill. They already got 2 freaking card draws off of that. Alright, so I'm pretty disadvantaged. I've been missing land drops. They got 2 card draws out of that innkeeper. That's gonna get killed. Yeah, let's go on. Turn 2. And let's see what we get. They're way too far ahead. So definitely those grasps. Vengeance, which I only had 1 now. I don't need those ley lines. So I'll keep the 2, 1. Revenge of Ravens. Let's do Revenge of Ravens instead. That'll hold things off. So I guess it's Golgari Adventure that just wins on card advantage. So I go first. Let's see what we get over here. If we get our lands. Have the rider. There's a lot of things that I need to target with that rider. They're a little slow. It'd be great if I get some amazing that's not amazing. But at least on the 4th turn, I'll take out those ravens. That's their giant. Go ahead. 4th turn will get me the... Okay, that's dead. So the auto pass screwed me over. I needed to do that on their turn. I just lost a turn. Nebraska, I doubt that they'll kill my rat. Okay. I guess. Let's set up a little insurance policy right here. One, two, three, four, five, six. They won't sacrifice anything. Lucky Clover. Let's get rid of that. Missing another land drop. Get 2 humans, I guess. Alright, so that Reaper's gonna get attacked. That'll give me a card draw. 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can get the land. If I can get that land, I can drop the Cavalier, and then I'll be able to hit the Reaper plus their Beast. But that's already a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, nice work. You got exactly what you needed. So let's try that again. I had to mulligan down to 5. I was missing land drops. That's not fun. What deck am I playing? This is a mono black mid-range. It's been pretty cool because it's helped me get to platinum before. Actually, it helped me get through platinum up to diamond. But when it doesn't work, it's really, really annoying. How are you doing there, Azelar? Did I say that right? Thanks for coming to visit. Appreciate it. Hey, we got more people visiting in the chat. Hey, how's everyone doing? Welcome. If you haven't been to the chat before, this is VM Campos Magic Fan. And I'm just trying to climb the ladder a little bit. And this is a mono black deck. It works pretty well. Such as that right there. That rat does its thing. So what are we dealing with? 3 color. 3 colors blue, and then a little slow right there. I guess we'll have to drop that. Come in with a gutter bones. Some attack. So how's everyone doing in the chat? How's your day so far? Okay, I guess that's a wrath. Fine. You really showed me because my creatures can come back to life. So what this deck does is these creatures can come back to life. Okay, Teferi will bounce that back, I guess. If I get my 4th land, then I can get Rankle up in this piece. Let's see, do I get my 4th land? That's not a 4th land. Okay. Well, I get to summon that again, and they lose another life. So I've had this in a row several times now that I'm just missing land drops. So let's see if I can get a land drop. And, you know, this deck works. This deck has gotten me very, very far. There we go. So I just feel I've been getting a lot of bad luck. And that's never fun. So I'm battling the Mad King. I have 4 mana. A lot of cards in hand. As for myself, let's see. They're gonna wrath that again. Okay, you're cool. Let's hit them with another haste creature and make them sacrifice. I don't think I'm gonna get to that Liliana, but I think Liliana's gonna be important because if I get to Liliana eventually, then I can start to make some zombies and do card draw. And Teferi, I guess if you want to bounce back my creature, that's fine. Okay, fine, bounce it back. That probably is a counter spell. Yep, there it is there. Alright, after that... So what are they gonna get? They got a Sphinx's Insight, so that'll let them draw some cards.
Here we go.
I'll bring back a Rankle for some haste action. That's enough for my Liliana to start to make some zombies. Once my creatures die, that draws me cards, so let's see if that will be helpful. Counter spell there, that's fine.
That's more like it.
So they have a lot of mana. They have some great planeswalkers. Let's make another one of these. Let's see about sending this over there. There's another Wrath on that. Fine. I get 2 cards off of that. Actually not, I guess. Narset. Okay, so there's one more counter spell. That's an opt. Alright, let's see what the opponent is trying to do over here. Just stall out. They've already done 2 Kaya's Wraths. I'm going to counter that. Fine, I have better things, which obviously means they have another counterspell from my Rankle. Liliana can do her thing next turn. Oh, well, almost.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, let's see if we can get through that. So they still probably have one more counterspell. Is this going to work? Okay. But Ugin, okay, Ugin's gonna hit my Liliana, that's fine. And then here, well, I'm going to hit the opponent, hit that, hit the opponent, and hit that. Pretty annoying. I will let them discard a card. I'll drop my Gutter Bones. They dropped a second Ugin, I suppose. And we won't get very greedy right here because there could be another board wipe. Nothing that's great. Okay, well, their deck is out of steam at the moment, which is great for me. And then we'll just hit them with everything that we can. And if they don't top deck something amazing next turn, they're done. And they're done. Okay, so almost got used Liliana's ultimate. Yeah, exactly. Almost. It was like this close, but it still came together. Okay, so what are the shenanigans that my opponent's doing? This is one of these like do nothing decks. They had Teferi, they had Narset, they had board wipes. Like, but what else are you doing? So that means I'm gonna need these Noxious Grasps for Teferi. I don't really see any meaningful creatures. Are they getting anything out of the graveyard? I guess not really. So Leyline of the Void doesn't do anything there. There was like no creatures there, right? So I'll take out these skeletons. I guess Meteor Golems so that I can possibly deal with the so I can possibly deal with the leave Liliana there so she can make some more stuff. Meteor Golem to deal with their other Planeswalker. I guess here okay, we'll give something like that a try. See if anything happens. So what time is it for everyone in the world over there, wherever people are at? It is currently 9:56 p.m. Pacific time. That is a terrible draw, as always, and that is not amazing either, but I guess Gutter Bones. Okay, so turn 1, Witch's Cottage. Turn 2, I have the Grasp, just in case. Okay, even better, actually. Turn 2, I have the Fenlurker. It is 11 p.m. Mountain Time. Very nice. When I think about Mountain Time, I actually think about like cold weather mountains and such. Is it cold for you? I have right now my Legend of Zelda hoodie thing that I got in Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. keeping me warm. Below that, I've got my magic t-shirt. What does this thing do again? Dovin's a cutie. When Dovin enters game 2, whenever you cast an instant, you may return it. Okay, it just keeps looping stuff. Okay, fine. Obviously, I am going to get board wiped next turn, but I'm going to weaken them a little bit. Very cool, lots of snow. Oh, cool. Okay, so clearly I'm about to get board wiped. So let's try this. I'm gonna send the Fenlurker out. Huh. Okay. So they don't have a board wipe. Fun. Isn't it great when you gamble and it doesn't turn out right? Okay, so they probably don't have that. Let's see about getting this Fenlurker to do something meaningful. Okay. There could still be plenty of counter spells. I guess let's go for it. Yep, there's a counter spell. But we hit him with that. And then Narset, you have to have a way to protect her. Fine, 6 mana for that. That's your next mana. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Do they have 2 more? Do they have a quench? They will probably have a quench. They have an opt. Okay, that's fine. Get that planeswalker out of here. Drop a Gutter Bones to do a little damage. They're going to have 6 mana for their Ugin, so they're going to destroy my Araya, but that'll tap them out pretty well. And then Gutter Bones can finish it off. Oh, actually, they're doing that technique. Okay, that's fine. Let's try that. And I am missing a land drop. That drew them something. They have a lot of land. Must be nice. I'm still surprised about where are these wipes. Okay, there's one of them. What does that one do? Each player shuffles their hand and draws. Okay. So I still get the golem. I got some land. And that looked weird. Do you see how that hovered all weird? Fine. So what can I do here? Drop a land. Let's see about this. Drop some of these little critters that will eat their cards. They'll probably just drop some lands. They probably got a lot of great stuff in their reshuffle. Yep, there's a land. Okay, how about another one? And another land. Okay, well, we know they have 4 good cards in their... We know they have 4 good cards, and I'm sure board wipe coming, so it would be a waste to put out that Gutter Bones. There's another Dovin, sure. There's a Narset. This is their deck is so dirtily like, what are you even doing? Like, okay, there's a land and it gets you more. Like, what are you even doing in your deck? Is this the deck that like just annoys your opponent? Because that's happening. And so, okay. We'll hit the opponent here, and then we'll take out Narset over here. That's not going to be enough. Let's just confirm it. Hey there, Subterranean Promotions, playing Planeswalker Upgraded deck. No, this one is a mono black deck that is totally focused on like some discard and annoying the opponent and stuff like that. So how are you doing? Thank you so much for visiting. Don't think you visited the stream before. Appreciate it a lot. How are you doing? Having a good day so far? Any plans for the weekend? I'm gonna go with some friends tomorrow and drink. Look at all that mana. They've got like 1,000,000 mana and they've got another Narset. You're joking. And they're gonna minus that again. So much mana. And then there's a time wipe. So, okay. You're gonna time wipe. Whatever. And then opt, and they have no more counter spells. So I guess I'll drop a Meteor Golem. First time here, but it like upgrades. Thanks so much. Thanks for... That is not what I needed. Okay, well, let's do this. I guess they have one more opt. We're going to weaken them a little bit like this. The opponent should read their cards. Yep, that's one more opt. Yeah, like really, honestly, what is my opponent's deck doing? Are they building up to a point where they get like 20 mana and then they hit me with one big kill spell? Because I'm not seeing like what is my opponent doing. I've already killed one Narset. They have some Teferis that they're going to summon, which is just going to bounce stuff back. Emergency Powers is shuffling again. Yeah, like what are they trying to get? And that's an Ugin, and they get a bunch of cards. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard, then draws 7 cards. If you cast the spell during your main phase, you may put a permanent card with converted 7. So how did I... Oh, I see. They did their Narset to prevent me from doing that. Okay, well, we've got to go take out Narset. Okay, let that resolve. Narset is broken. Yeah, didn't she get restricted or banned or something in one of the formats? So, okay, what's next? We got a time wipe, of course. That's going to kill all my creatures, but I think that will allow my Reaper to... Okay, yeah. So, they're going to do a time wipe. There we go. I don't draw any cards. Oh, I do draw cards. Oh, well, just the first one. Okay, at least that's one. Yeah, restricted in Vintage. So I get Kefnet is their thing. Well, we're going to be in here for a while. There's their Teferi. That's a flyer. I kind of want to concede and go to the second match. I just don't really see any way out of this. You know, I need to get rid of that Narset, and they've got a lot of block. Let's just go to the next one. They've got way too many cards in hand. Let's go to the next match and let's see if they don't get as lucky. So overall, they're not doing any graveyard recursion and such. Let's give that a shot again. Let's see how that works. Yeah, they got all their Narsets. They got like 3 or 4 Narsets that really hurt my card draw. I guess I was missing some land drops. That's horrible. That is vaguely adequate. So if I keep the Noxious Grasp, that'll help kill Teferi. The Reaper will help me do card draws. Ayara is supposed to help me also diminish them. Yeah. So RIP to me. But we'll see how the RNG works. So at least this little Fenlurker can eat their card. And that gives me a nice warm feeling right in here. So they dropped 1 Teferi because obviously they have another Teferi. It's like the algorithm is hilarious. And then here I got a tap land. 3rd turn. Dovin, that's funny.
I'm impressed anyone would be so foolish as to face me.
Now they are going to... So there's I just missed another land drop. They're going to drop their Ugin. You probably will block with that. That's fine. Next turn land, and they'll have enough for like some wipes or Narsets or something. Yep, they needed that. Guard Mage. Okay, so just a lot of stalling. Using Dovin. I don't see him as much played as he used to be. That's kind of interesting. Okay, hitting the Wrath. So I don't see Dovin used as much as he used to be, but props to the opponent for using it right now. And then there's a Narset. Yep. I clearly have a way to take her out, but let's see if I ever draw it. There's a board wipe. Fine. I doubt they will use it. So, okay. We might be able to take out Narset right here.
This is overwhelming.
Okay. There's a Teferi. Fine. I don't think they're going to bounce that back to my hand. Yeah, they wouldn't bounce that back. Okay, so... yeah, missing my land drops. Amazing. Okay, well... I have answers for all of my opponent's stuff, but I had to mulligan to 5. I'm not getting land drops. They're getting all their planeswalkers. Like, GG, right? Bounce that back, that's fine. There's that land drop. This is what makes Magic amazing. 4 planeswalkers, 4 of each.
Not just a gadget, but ingenuity.
Yeah, this is not fun at all. Let's go on. So one of the things I do besides... let me do over here, actually. Let's switch to the amazing cam. One of the things that I do besides gameplay is I also do crack-a-packs, real-life crack-a-packs. I have a crack-a-pack right over there, camera. So I'm going to switch over to the Crack-a-Pack camera, and let's open a pack. Switching to the card cam. Here's the card cam, and at the moment, I don't have any magic cards to crack. I have Bernie Wrightson, Master of the Macabre, cards. So my comic shop opened up their vaults, and they have a bunch of these cards that are like lost to the sands of time. And I'm like, yeah, let me open this up. Oh, this whole thing over here? Anyway, the Bernie Wrightson, Master of the Macabre, it's a fake. I have it out here to have some fun with people. I printed it out. I printed it out on my printer. It's not real, but I like to have it there just to show it off. Yeah, Black Lotus. Anyway, these are real, however. So the local comics and stuff. Let me get my focus right because this is going to keep unfocusing properly. So just one moment. Let me just fix my focus here. So what I like to do is also just crack a pack of stuff. If my focus would cooperate. There we go. Where's the focus? Right there. Right there. Okay. So Bernie Wrightson was a famous artist that would draw really cool, like scary stuff. So let's crack this open. We've got 10 trading cards per pack. Look for horrific holograms and autographed cards. So where else can you see adequate Magic gameplay as well as opening up weird things? Only at VM Campos streams. So tell your friends, tell them to come subscribe to the YouTube for the Planeswalker upgrade videos, to come watch Play Magic, and to open weird cards. So here's the first one. Yep. So who is this character or whatever? What is this about? This is number 5, After Midnight. This piece was an exercise in contrasting cool and warm colors while trying to keep the color fairly muted. I like the way the sky falls into the distance. Oh, actually these are stuck together. There we go. There we go. This is number 20, First Frost. Autumn colors are very exciting to paint, but who's gonna look at a picture of that without a vampire biker chick on it? So, okay. Vampire biker right there. Cool art. This is the one. Ooh, that's kind of epic right there. Wow. This is like some original OG Walking Dead stuff, 1993. I wonder where Robert Kirkman got the idea from, huh? Okay, then we've got this one. This is kind of interesting. The colors kind of looks printed weird, but I'm sure the artist created it this way on purpose. Anyway, we've got like a golem-looking guy or something, and he's looking at My Precious or something. Let's see what this one's about. Yeah, I think these are stock or something. Number 44, Moon Pool, ink wash and white paint on cardboard, unfinished. Oh, that's why it kind of looks, not quite right. Okay, cool. Then we got this guy. Looks like kind of like Conan, bad like some kind of lizard guy. And that'd be a good zombie token. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I should put that to the side. When I do my zombie deck, I whip that out, and I'm like, hey, look at my zombie. Maybe we can figure out to use all of these for some kinds of tokens, right? This is when I do my vampire tokens. This is when I do my ogre tokens. This is my dinosaur token, my 3/3 dinosaur from Ixalan. Okay, whoa, what's happening right here? I don't even understand this. Some weird... What is this? I think this is a Naga or a Lamia, and it's eating some guy, and it's got like a fuzzy caterpillar tail. I am very disturbed by this. What is the info behind it? Larva. Ooh, gross. The top half is a classic triangle arrangement with the eye directed to the girl's face, the peak of the triangle. The bottom half is a solid base to support the triangle. Okay, so we're getting an education right here in, looks very gross, we're getting an education here in art. There is a triangle composition. See, there's a horizontal line here, pointing up to the top here, bottom here. So there's an imaginary triangle here, and then, yep, a big old wormy girl. Weird. Over here, whoa, what is happening here? This guy is not having a good time. That is some epic art. Let's get a real good close-up over here. Let me just fix the focus again. Sorry about that. This art is really cool, so we need to get close and focused. Right there. So that guy is totally dead. And that little red guy is like, hey, have this guy. And this other guy's like, no, I want him. It's like, wow. Okay, that one is all freaked out. Sometimes the pigment will evaporate from the markers, but the juice, the suspending medium, or lacquer thinner, will remain. It's a clear solvent, very useful for blending colors. Okay, sure. Then we get a checklist of all of the cards. So Lizard Syndrome, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we got a checklist. Then we get a kind of like a black and white sketch thing. I can't tell. Oh, here it is. That's kind of cool. It looks like Gustave Doré black and white sort of thing. It's a little hard to tell, but it's like, I guess there's like death over here, and then there's a girl over here or something. Or a guy or something. Pretty cool. The story behind that over here is escape. I did thumbnail sketches for the first half of the book and eventually came up with 50 illustrations from them. So this one would be cool. This would be another cool token, spirit token. You know, I never thought about that. That's a great idea to use some of these as tokens. Another kind of cool black and white piece here. Can't tell what I'm looking at. Oh, it should be like this, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's like this. It's very artistic, I guess, because there's like lily pads at the bottom, and then there's a reflection of the monster, and then the monster's at the top here. I guess that's what that's about. And so that is Discovery. Frankenstein was my chance to produce a book line of which has not been seen in 50 years. One day I should upgrade. I should play my upgraded decks. Yes, and you know, I have one or two that I could put up at the moment. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll play that right now. And then the last one here is the Wretched Condition. So there you go. I opened up a pack of Bernie Wrightson art cards, some cool horror cards, a variety of things. Pretty enjoyable. So that's what I do on my streams. I play some Magic. Just one moment. I play some Magic. I open up booster packs. I chat with people. It's a good old time for people to come and hang out. I take suggestions. Okay, so I believe I do have one or two of these upgraded decks in Arena.